Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're coming to the end of April. We still have like a week or so left, at least as of recording this, but I'm going out of town at the end of the week. So I figured I'd just get this recorded early and, maybe I'll put it out early. We'll see. But yeah, channel update video for May 2022. I don't have too many things to touch on. A lot of the things I touched on in my channel update video for April 2022 will pretty much still be in effect, but just minor little updates. Like I said, I am going out of town at the end of this week. Those of you who've been with the channel long enough know that in addition to the 50,000 other jobs I work, I am a performer. I do perform. And occasionally I'll have some in-town gigs, I'll have a lot of out-of-town gigs, or I'll have like some little tours that I'll go on occasionally. So this is just a week-long gig out of town. Rude. But yeah, so I'll be out of town for like the next week and a half or whatnot. Well, I'll be out of town for the next week, but it's been a busy work week leading up to me leaving, so that's why things have probably been a little slow on the channel thus far. So yeah, I'm gonna bring my laptop and camera with me. I'm not sure how much recording I'm actually gonna be able to get done because I'm not sure what the rooming situation is with me and a couple other castmates because we're staying in a different place than we usually do. So I don't know. I'll have to wait till I see there. But I'm gonna bring my laptop and my camera with me and my mic. So if I have the ability, like if I'm in a room by myself and I have the ability to record, then I will. But if I'm sharing a room with two other people, like I've done in the past, I may not have the opportunity to necessarily record. So I'm gonna go ahead and record some stuff in advance, just to release slowly over the next week and a half, on the off chance I don't get to record stuff while I'm out of town. Yeah, so if things slow down on the channel a little bit, that's what's going on, but you'll still get some stuff. As far as the stuff that you could expect to get, well, last month in my channel update video, I decided that I wanted to focus on two boy bands specifically, or two bands that I'd come into contact with that I was really excited about, and I want to get to know more about them. And I did pretty well. I think there was like a week. Last week I didn't really take off. I just was busy at work, so I didn't record a whole lot of stuff. So I don't think I recorded anything for them last week, but the first 2 weeks and then this week I've gotten a lot of stuff for them done, and I've just been really excited to learn more about them being ATs and one we. So this month I've got to choose two other bands that I want to dive into a little bit more. And I've gone back and forth. I know I've seen lots of things in the suggestions, but I think this month I'm going to dive into, drum roll, maybe I'll remember to insert one here. I think I'm going to dive into Shiny and some more Stray Kids. I know some of you guys are like rolling around like, oh my god, what do you mean Stray Kids? You've dived into them so much. And I'm like, I know, but they have so much freaking content, y'all. There's so much content that I need to catch up on that I don't have the time to catch them unless I dedicate like a specific week or month or something to like, okay, I'm gonna focus on them. Like there's just so much content. Like they've got the new Two Kids rooms, they've got the old Two Kids rooms. There's still music videos. I think there's one video from Ordinary that I still haven't reacted to, Freeze, unless they've released other ones after that. Then there's all the behind the scenes stuff from Ordinary, and there's just so much Stray Kids content that I'm like, y'all, the only way that I'm going to be able to catch up on any of it is if I dedicate a specific amount of time. So this month, May 2022, I'm going to focus on Stray Kids so I can catch up on some other stuff, and then Shiny so I can get to know a little bit more about Shiny. And of course, just like with April, I'm still going to react to other bands and whatnot that I've come across and that you guys recommend. It's just those are the ones that I'm going to feature a little bit more. Then I also introduced, or reintroduced, I should say, my Throwback Thursday reactions in April, which they've gone over well-ish. The things I've reacted to thus far have been more or less passion projects, like, ooh, I enjoy this artist or I enjoy the song, so I'm gonna react to it, not so much that I'm going to get an abundance of views. And that's kind of how they've been. But the people who have viewed and commented have been very, very kind and very, very supportive, so thank you guys. And always, if you have suggestions for that, I'm all ears. I'm all ears. I also introduced in April that I was going to try to do my weekly Kellyoke reactions. So at least one Kellyoke reaction a week, and then, you know, any additional Kelly Clarkson or Kellyoke reactions that happen are just, you know, bonus. So I'm going to keep doing that, but I think I'm going to change my format a little bit, because I've noticed, and I've said it in a number of videos, in my Kellyoke videos, in my 1We videos, when I was drawing comparisons between the two styles of reactions, that my Kelly Clarkson videos, they don't get views for their channel. They don't. Like, I mean, yes, they get, you know, a couple hundred views, maybe like 1,000 views or something, but like in comparison to certain series I react to or certain other international artists that I react to, like, you know, my Kelly Clarkson videos don't get views. So I've never really done my Kelly Clarkson reactions on this channel for the sake of getting views. I've done them because, well, Kelly is my queen. I love her, and I'll support her till the day I die. So like, me not getting an abundance of views was never an issue for me, because again, I do it, it's a labor of love. I do it because I love her music, I love what she does. But I have noticed a lot of like Kelly Clarkson Kellyoke reaction suggestions popping up on my newsfeed and YouTube whenever I'm just like scrolling through or editing or watching stuff in my free time. And like, I'll see people react to one Kellyoke number and they've got like 60,000 views, and I'm like, how? Where are all of these viewers? What? Huh? So like, I'm thinking maybe I'm just reacting to too much at one time. Maybe reacting to 4 things, it's hindering something in the algorithm or people. Like, I don't know. But I think I'm going to shorten the duration of my Kellyoke reaction videos. So I remember when I first started doing them, I was doing 5 Kellyokes in one reaction video, and I shortened it down to 4 because like my videos were like 30 something minutes long. I'm like, oh my god. So maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe people just see the length, like the duration of the video, and they're like, oh god, this Kellyoke is only like 2 minutes long, so he's gonna sit here and talk for like 20 something minutes. So maybe that's off-putting. I don't know. I'm all ears to your input. You guys can let me know what you think. But I think moving forward, I'm gonna just do a test trial where I'm going to react to 3 Kellyokes per video instead of 4, or maybe I'll even cut it down to 2. I don't know. I'm just, because like, again, I'm not doing it specifically for views. Like, I watch her stuff because I love her, but at the same time, I'm a content creator on YouTube, and my channel likes views. Like, that's just the name of the game. So back when I just assumed, not really assume, but like, I'd see other people that I know or that I react to, or that, not I react to, but that I follow, other reactors who I've loved over years and years and years, react to Kelly Clarkson. And, you know, after a couple months, they'd have like, you know, 3,000 views or something like that. I'm like, okay, that's kind of the norm of where I sit. So that's, you know, whatever. So back when I thought that, you know, Kelly Clarkson videos just don't get an abundance of views, I was like, okay, that's fine. I can live with these views. But me seeing this uprise, this surge of all these other reactors who are getting these tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of views on their Kelly Clarkson reactions, or their Kellyoke reactions, where they're reacting to just one song, and I'm like, huh? How's that happening? I want some of that. I want some of that too, because that's my queen. If anything, I feel like if I got that, maybe I'd be more on her radar, and she can see me, and I'll end up on the show, and we can continue our best friendship. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna try that out. I'm gonna try it out, test it out, see how that goes for me. Because like, I don't know what the cause of that is, but like, one theory I have, and I've felt this about different fandoms I've been a part of, or I've, you know, reacted to. There's something about like people watching reaction videos that they really like new people's reactions, if that makes sense. Like, they like seeing people who've never seen or never heard this person before reacting for the first time, and like the first couple times, like, oh my god, this is so exciting, and they just flock to it. Like when I first started reacting to Morissette Amon or SB19 or Regine Velasquez or Stray Kids, and, you know, so many of these other, you know, things that I've been reacting to for so long at this point. When I first started reacting to them, like, I reacted to one thing, it's like, oh my god, those videos like blew up. Like, oh my god, this is somebody new. We love him. He loves them. Oh my god, he's so amazing. Let's give him all the suggestions. And then they gave me all the suggestions. I'm like, oh yes. And then I react more and more, and then I get personally invested. I'm like, okay, I'm not just reacting to this because it's getting me views. I'm reacting because I enjoy these people now. So let me react some more. And then the more that I react, the lower the viewership gets. Like, I'm so invested, I'm part of the fandom now, but I'm no longer like a new person, a new, you know, never before heard, never before seen this person and that person. So it's not, there's nothing new that's happening. I'm just a fan now. And like, I don't know, like, people just tend to flock towards the new people who are like, oh my god, I've never seen this person a day in my life. I've never heard of Whitney Houston. I'm like, this is bullshit. But okay, sure, fine, whatever, we'll pretend. So it's like, I don't know, that's a theory I've had a while, because it's, like I said, I've seen it with a number of fandoms that I've been in, where it's like, you get this upsurge of all these new people who flock to you because, like, oh, you're new to the fandom and we want to see people who are new to the fandom fall in love with this person. And then, like, once they've fallen in love with this person, the fandom just flocks to the next new person. It's like, oh, okay. So that's a theory I have. You guys can let me know what you think. But yeah, so that's why I'm going to, I think, dial back just the number of Kellyokes I have in each reaction session and just test to see how that goes. And then I know a number of you guys are wondering about series that are going to be upcoming on the channel. If you saw my April 2022 channel update video, I made mention that I wanted to finish out Lovely Rider and Manner of Death before I dove back into the other series. So I finished watching those. All of my Lovely Rider reactions have been uploaded, although the last like 3 or 4 after like a week or so ended up all getting blocked. Like they just got really block happy. I'm like, okay, that's fine, whatever. So I think I've edited out the actual reaction part of those for YouTube, and the full reaction videos will be up on my Patreon for free, like they always are. The links will be in those respective videos if they're not already at this point. And Manner of Death, I finished watching. I've uploaded, I think, up through like episode 14. No, well, 14 was the end of it. So I think I've uploaded to like episode 12 or 13 at this point. But similar to a lot of the other BL series that I react to, I've got to go through the proper channels. So I've already submitted my emails to WeTV, you know, asking that they unblock it, and I'm just playing the waiting game. So waiting for those last couple videos to get unblocked so that you guys can actually see them. But yeah, now that those are done, I'm going to dive back into Tarn Type. I've already recorded my reaction to episode 2. Just gotta edit that. I'm going to dive back into, and I should be able to finish My Beautiful Man in May, because it's a short series. So I'll dive back into that and finish that. I think in this recording session, I'm going to dive back into the Pete Cow compilation video, so in prep for Dark Blue Kiss. And then obviously I'm in the midst of Kin's Porsche right now, which thankfully finally those reactions got unblocked. Lord, that was a painful process. That was a long, painful process, and I don't understand what the holdup was with me personally, but you know, whatever. It's in the past. The videos are unblocked at this point. So I'll be continuing that. And I think that's the only other series I'm in the middle of right now. So yeah, moving forward, I'll be doing Kim Porsche, not Lovely Rider, not again. Kim Porsche, Tarn Type. I'll finish out My Beautiful Man throughout May. I'll continue on the compilation videos of Pete Cal to get into Dark Blue Kiss, and I want to catch up on Cutie Pie because I started that way back when too. So yeah, five series that we'll be focusing on in May. And then if anything else pops up, because I know I've got lots of suggestions from patrons and all that kind of stuff too. So as time allows, I'll also, probably sneak in a couple others. I think Enchante is one that's been recommended a number of times by patrons, so I'll take a look at that. And yeah, and I think that's pretty much everything. Synergic and I have something fun planned in the works. We're still working out details and whatnot, but fun things. But I'll let him announce that whenever he's ready, if he hasn't already. But yeah, make sure you go follow, subscribe to his channel so you can find out what that announcement is and keep up with all of our shenanigans. But yeah, we've got something fun. I'm really excited about it. Yeah, I think that is everything. So yeah, see, short and sweet. By sweet, I mean, 16 minutes, but still shorter than, some of my other channel update videos. So I'm going to stop here so I can dive into some things that I've had on my playlist. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, well, not reaction, because it wasn't a reaction, channel update video. I don't know. It's early. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. I got up early because I don't go into work until this afternoon, so I figured I'll do some stuff before I go to work. But it's early. Anyway. Hope you enjoyed, got information, blah, blah, all that stuff. I'll see you guys in the next video. Love ya. Mwah. And before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. Love you guys.